welcome back. I'm Tashara Brown, the Community Engagement Manager at Charlotte Works. And today I have two amazing guests with us. We have Cynthia Bailey and Grace Croft with our Atrium Healthcare Careers Pipeline Partnership. Cynthia and Grace, I'm so happy to have you on today. If you could tell us a little bit about what you do at Atrium.
Thank you, Tashara. My name is Cynthia Bailey. I am an HR manager with Atrium Health Workforce Strategy Team. We do a number of things, but high level, we are a entity that works with community partners such as Charlotte Works to identify and bring in talent to the Atrium Health workforce. That's part of our outside in strategy. And we also work with our current teammates to identify individuals who are interested in promotional opportunities, who want to move up the career ladder within Atrium Health. And that's what we call our inside up strategy. Our team manages our education benefits. We have scholarships, all different types of programs. We even have a partnership with high schools to identify graduating students who want to have a career in healthcare.
That's amazing. And Grace?
Yes, my name is Grace Croft. I've been with Atrium since about 5 years ago, and I started out in the allied health side of talent acquisition, and then I've since moved to the executive recruiting side. And I've been working with the Health Career Pathways program since about 2018, I believe. So my team and the executive recruiting side, we hire the executives. So this program is a little bit different than that, obviously. But I've really enjoyed working with this program and the community partners in Charlotte Works.
Great. We enjoy working with you too. So I know many are wondering, what is the Healthcare Careers Pathway Program and what is this partnership Charlotte Works has with Atrium? Can you explain what the Healthcare Careers Pathway Program is?
Yes, so I'll take a stab at it. The Health Career Pathways Program, it is a partnership with Charlotte Works where we are looking to identify talent to fill very specific roles within Atrium Health. There are CNA, CMA, and RN roles that are a part of the program. When individuals are interested, their first stop is with Charlotte Works to identify if these individuals are job ready. We then have a process where they are assigned a career advisor, complete a career portfolio, and we prioritize them once they apply for jobs within Atrium Health. But right now it is limited to those three roles. Those are critical roles. Atrium Health, as most healthcare and even most industries were greatly impacted by the pandemic. There are just so many vacancies for those three positions. We have a need for those types of roles as well as others, but our Health Career Pathways program is just focused on those three positions.
Great, that's awesome. So what makes this program different than applying directly to Atrium? Like, why should one go through this partnership rather than just applying directly to Atrium?
So I'll take a stab at that one. So the main reason I think that this program is so unique and beneficial to candidates is that they're prioritized. So we get quite a few applications. There's so many open roles. There's so many applicants. And being a part of this program kind of pushes them to the top of the list of being considered for these roles. So they're definitely prioritized. They're pushed along to the recruiters for the roles that they apply for. And then the recruiters let the hiring managers know about the program, what it is, and the candidate's involvement in the program, and then encourage them to bring them in for an interview. So they're, I think, just being prioritized over other candidates is the biggest benefit of this program, rather than just applying on your own through the job site.
Wow, that's amazing, because I know you guys probably get a lot of applications, but the fact that they can go through this partnership with Charlotte Works and Atrium and get put at the top of the list for employment, that's amazing. As that being a benefit, what other benefits does this offer? I know, Cynthia, you briefly mentioned scholarships and things like that. Are there any other incentives, or can you go into more detail about what that scholarship process looks like?
Sure. So once they get hired, we have many different programs, again, that are based out of the workforce strategy team. We have prepaid tuition assistance. We have tuition reimbursement. We have an RN educational assistance scholarship. Every year we open that up for individuals who've been accepted into nursing school, and we provide them tuition, books, fees, everything fully paid. And the unique thing about this scholarship, the RN scholarship, is that we also offer paid education time. Nursing school is very rigorous. Oftentimes employees or candidates would have to scale back their work schedule so that they can go to school. And so this scholarship is made in such a way that they don't have to, I guess, sacrifice their pay in order to go to nursing school. So we have that feature built into that. We also have other scholarships. So for individuals who don't have a college degree, we allow them to go back to school to get, we start out with an associate's level, and then there's other, if they want to advance and continue on, they can do that. But we have specific scholarships for our workforce for those who don't have a college degree and really have financial barriers to getting back to school. And so we offer that as well to them. There's all sorts of other programs. We have an apprenticeship going on right now. We're hoping to grow that out and build up more apprenticeships. But those are just a few of the programs that we have available to our workforce.
That is awesome. So not only are they getting pushed to the top of the list regarding hiring, but they're getting scholarships, tuition reimbursement, and also while they're in class, they're getting paid so they can continue receiving a full paycheck. That is so groundbreaking. That's so instrumental. That really shows that you guys care about the livelihood and people being able to live and continue to work and continue their education, really creating that pathway. That's awesome, and that's great. We know a big thing now is livable wage. Can you give us Atrium's stance on livable wage?
I'll tackle that. I'll start, Grace, and if you want to fill in wherever I miss, please go right ahead. So Atrium Health has a system-wide minimum wage of $16 an hour. And so what that means is no one coming to our organization will make less than $16 an hour. The great thing about Health Career Pathways and the positions that we've identified is all of those positions have a sign-on bonus. Don't ask me what those are right now because I'm not specific on all the individual numbers, but there are sign-on bonuses because, again, we've identified these as critical roles that we really need to fill and want to fill. So in addition to the minimum Atrium Health pay, there's also bonuses that will come along with individuals to help them with their income mobility and, again, hopefully grow and thrive once they get here.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll just add in that Atrium has made several adjustments in the past few years to the minimum wage. So we're constantly just trying to stay in line with the market and with everything, with inflation and all of that. Recently, we're just trying to stay on top of it and get the best talent that we can and definitely compensate them appropriately for the work. And the livable wage is just really important to us.
Wow, this is amazing. And I'm not just saying this because I work at Charlotte Works, but this partnership is groundbreaking because you're providing individuals with a direct end to Atrium, one of the largest healthcare systems here, and you guys are expanding, correct? But then also you're getting sign-on bonuses, you're getting more than the minimum wage or the lowest rate that CNAs are normally paid, and the increases are continuous. That is awesome. a few more questions. So with this, does a person have to, if they live in Charlotte, can they work at different Atrium locations, or does the location have to be in Charlotte?
We have many, many locations all around the Charlotte area, and then beyond as well. We are expanding, as you mentioned. So we are, people don't have to just work in Charlotte. They can work wherever they would like. If they see a position posted in Mount Holly or Huntersville, or we just have so many surrounding locations. So people can definitely work anywhere they please, whichever's closest to their home or convenient to them, what works best for their schedule.
Awesome, great. So you mentioned that the positions are CNAs, CMAs, and RNs, correct?
Yes.
And so with this partnership, what does that process look like for individuals to get into this partnership? I mean, because I'm sold, and I think anybody watching this will be sold too. So if I'm a job seeker, like, how can I get in this? Like, how can I get the direct access to Atrium and take advantage of these scholarships? Where should I start at?
So basically how the process works is candidates go through a community partner. So that could be Dress for Success, Goodwill, Charlotte Area Fund. There's many, many community partners that Charlotte works with. So once they go through that community partner, they can let them know that they're interested in this program. And then the career portfolio is completed by the career advisor. And then the candidate is then referred to Charlotte Works, and that they go through a screening with them. And then after that, they are referred over to Atrium. And then that's where I come in and Cynthia comes in, and we advocate for that candidate. We help them through the application process, any questions they have, push them along to the recruiters and hiring leaders and encourage an interview. And then hopefully they'll be hired after that. So that's kind of a brief overview of how the process flow works for this program.
Awesome, great. So you mentioned something, Grace. You said that they can contact you if they have any questions. So not only am I getting direct access to Atrium, but I'm also getting direct access to you and Cynthia. So if something's going on, I can contact you guys and get questions like immediately.
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is awesome. Do you have anything else you want to add? This partnership is amazing. I think this is real groundbreaking, and individuals will really, really enjoy this. But do you have anything else to add? Any success stories you would like to tell? Just anything to put the cherry on top. I think we have the sundae, but just to put the cherry on top.
Yeah, so there are a few success stories that come to mind. So there was a lady who was hired. She was actually our very first candidate in the pipeline since this program started with Atrium. So she was hired, and then just a few months after she was hired as a nurse aide, she was promoted to a nurse aide 2, which just a really quick turnaround there. So that's a really cool success story. Another one that came to mind is there was a lady I was working with, a candidate, and shortly after she was referred and she started applying for positions, she reached out to me and just said, thank you so much, because ever since I've been a part of this program, I've actually been getting calls back, because she had been applying before. She had been applying on her own outside of the program and hadn't been getting any calls back. Once she became a part of the program, she immediately started getting calls back. So I think that was a really good one as well. And then another one, we were working with a candidate who had a pretty strong language barrier. And I think that would have presented some issues. I think if he were to apply on his own, it would have been a little more difficult, I think, for him to secure an opportunity in an interview. But with him being a part of this program, we were just really there to advocate for him throughout the whole process and communicate with those hiring leaders. And he was able to be hired through Atrium through this program. So those are three that come to mind off the top of my head.
Those are great successful stories and very inspirational. Just the fact of, you guys were open, willing, and able to work with someone that did have a communication barrier because he spoke a different language as his first language, and just people saying this changed my life. It just speaks volumes to why this program is in place and the lives that it's changing. I am so happy to be a part of it. And I'm so happy that we get to work with you two on this program, on this partnership. And Atrium has been very, 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 very instrumental in just being spearheads and forefronts for the healthcare system in this area. So thank you for all that you do and all that you are continuing to do. For those that you are watching, thank you so much. If you are interested in walking into the healthcare field or interested in what we talked about, you can email me directly at tbrown@charlotteworks.com. And our website is www.charlotteworks.com. And we can definitely get you connected to the healthcare careers pipeline. And you would definitely have a foot in the door at Atrium and can continue to progress and grow in your passions.